Hey, we're speaking from the purple couch. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about a topic: unconditional love. Hmm. Okay. Enough said. Unconditional love. It's unconditional. So you love someone unconditionally, despite their faults or the faults that you feel they have. Okay. Because what may be this person's fault in your eyes may not be a fault in someone else's eyes or even their eyes. Okay. Even just like your faults, you may not see them or feel that they're faults that somebody else may see. But anyway, we're talking about unconditional love. And a lot of times, unconditional love does not necessarily mean that you will let people do whatever, say whatever to you because you're trying to walk in unconditional love. The thing is that you can love people from afar by just blessing them as far as wishing them well in life. And despite whatever they may have done to you, uh, like everybody always say, oh, forgiveness is for you versus the person. Well, I mean, harboring a lot of things within yourself, seething and growing within can also cause some physical issues and ailments. So, yes, let it go. Just sprinkle or sometimes pour that unconditional love on that issue that may have occurred between you and someone else. But that doesn't mean that now you go back and become a doormat or you just cheesing in their face all day, all night. No, it just means that I have released you. I'm not allowing you to hold any space in my head, in my body, in my spirit, in my soul that may cause or hinder me from being healthy, wealthy, and wise. But I sprinkle the unconditional love because God is love, and it's just the love and the God in me who is saying, I set you free from me. And that's just, unconditional love. That we all are free. You're free from me because I have sprinkled unconditional love and forgiveness on you. But that does not mean because I'm not cheesing in your face or we are still like talking all the time, um, that I don't have that forgiveness or unconditional love. It doesn't mean that. It just means that I've moved on. Um, it is well with my soul, and I have released you and wish you well. And it takes a lot to get to that point. So you can't just automatically, after someone has really deeply hurt you, if it's physically, mentally, emotionally, spiritually, to just get up and say, whoop, jump up, and your immediate reflex is, oh, yeah, I forgive you. I'm showing unconditional love. No, that's not an immediate reflex. We have to work through some things before we can actually apply the balm of unconditional love. We got to work through some things before we can apply the balm of forgiveness. So I'm not saying that we are super duper believers or followers of God, that we got that God love so ingrained within our spirit and our soul that we immediately can just say, hey, I'm showing unconditional love. No, no, because we are yet humans. But I'm saying that we can lead ourselves to the path of unconditional love for whomever, whatever. And when we do that, then we have truly shown the love of God. Okay? And we believe that God loves us unconditionally. And at times we think we're not hearing Him. At times things are allowed to happen that are lessons learned. But we believe that He still loves us unconditionally. So He lives within us, okay? And so we can pour that unconditional love on others. But again, don't be beating yourself up. Unconditional love. I ain't got no unconditional love for nobody. Blah blah blah. I can't do that. Hey, it takes time, and it really takes a reevaluation of yourself internally as well. Because the thing is, you don't want to harbor and hold on to things that can seed, within yourself. Okay, because they have found that anger and a lot of vitriol and a lot of hate, and even sometimes the forgiveness, because that thing is within you, and that hurt, it can cause things to happen. Like when you get angry, your blood pressure rises, and your heartbeat, or if you're scared, your heart starts beating fast. So that lets you know that emotions and things can affect you physically. Okay, so let's be real. So that's what I'm saying. Let us try to move and go down that path of unconditional love, as quick as we can. Sometimes it may take a year, 2 years, some years. But the thing is that we ultimately want to be able to show unconditional love so that we can move past some things, and we ourselves can be healed and set free as we set others free. So let's learn how to pour that unconditional love, even on ourselves. Because sometimes we don't have that unconditional love for our own self. So let's pour it on ourselves, and let's also pour it on others. Be blessed.